All right, guys. I've tried to shoot this multiple times. I've fucked around with where I sit, how I sit, and do it. But you know what? I just need to get this out there. Just I haven't done a community video in a while. So here's what's going on right now, guys. I'm making this video because I have a lot of stuff I need that I have ready to upload for Arma 3, but a few things are out of order with the Arstotzka campaign and the other campaigns I need to finish uploading, so that's going to be a big bundled pile of stuff I got to untangle, and I can't really untangle that because as I've been putting up on Twitter, I'm building a new computer. It's about, I want to say 45% done. I have all the hardware components in there. I just have to hook everything up, get my cord control, and then do all the software stuff. And I have to have it done by tomorrow at around 2 p.m. because that's when I'm going to give it to my editor. We're going to go out to lunch, talk about how we're going to make this all work. So I've been busy with that. I am going to start streaming probably about 6:45, 7-ish. We're going to do a quick 89th Halo op. Zucchini, one of our tier 2s from TSB, is Zeusing it. Then I'll be doing 506 stuff. So, like, I'm really cramped for time. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why the uploads, this is probably going to be the only upload today. And I didn't really have that many uploads yesterday. I'm so sorry, but my timing got, I grossly underestimated the amount of time that computer would take me to build. And the main factor in that is normally for the other two computers, I've had my father to help me. This time around, kind of on my own. And holy fuck, that CPU cooler was a bitch to install. And then I installed it, and then I looked over at the kit, and I didn't put the thermal paste in. I'm just like, looks like we gotta do that all over again. So yeah, my hands are covered in marks from pushing stuff in and thermal paste, and I had to take a break because I have a 2080 MSI graphics card in there, and it came with this little booklet, and apparently their mascot for MSI is this red dragon anthropomorphic guy, and I lost it because one of you fans sent me a bad dragon that reminded me of him, and I just I couldn't stop laughing. That's why this thing on the top, it says special forces, because I'm a fucking retard. Let's be honest. I'm just a Zeus, I'm just a dude. Don't idolize me, kids. Anyway, from there, I'm gonna get the computer done tonight. Going into tomorrow morning, I've got time set away. Tomorrow evening, after my editor takes the computer, I will unbundle all of the video playlists so I can start like throwing out Zeus content again. Because guys, I've got enough content to upload like 3 times a day for the next 6 months, guaranteed. Like, I think I have, yeah, about 3.5 to 4 terabytes of raw footage from stuff in the past all the way up into like going into now, and that's not going to stop anytime soon because I have a lot of projects coming out. Which, let's talk about those. So, Armuk wise, we have our tier 1 stuff right now. Well, first off, let's start from the bottom. So T0 right now is it's the new DLC campaign, which, by the way, another DLC comes out tomorrow. We're thinking something CSAT related. Maybe they mentioned Russia, so it might be an Arma 2 revamp with Chernarus or something, or maybe it'll be aliens. We don't fucking know, but we'll know tomorrow. I'll be covering that content as soon as I get word of it. Throw something on the channel. That'll be my project for the morning before I meet the editor. So with that, lost my train of thought. Fuck. But we're still going to be doing that German campaign. Last stop, Psy Syndicate came in with the group. I wasn't expecting that, but it happened. They did pretty okay, I would say, especially for life role players. I was pleasantly surprised. So they're invited back, as always. Anyone's always invited back, as long as you don't cause a bunch of trouble, as I would say. But they did okay. So we got that campaign going for Fridays. That's not going to be going away anytime soon. We're probably going to have that campaign for another 2 to 4 months. Really depends how the player base does. And then we'll move on to other DLCs that'll be coming out with the Bohemia's third-party DLC initiative. So that's our Friday squared away. Saturday, so tier 1 stuff, Saturdays and Mondays. Saturday, we're going to be finishing the Arstotzka campaign over the next 2 Saturdays, and then I will start taking every other Saturday off. In exchange, my Tuesdays and Thursdays, which I normally keep free, I will put stuff on there that'll be dedicated. This is because Bloodwing, now that she's graduated from college, good for her, she got her degree. I still have another 10 classes to do that I'll be doing slowly over the next 2, maybe 3 semesters. I actually started a summer class Monday. I haven't started anything yet, but it's fast paced, and I need to put some time away after I finish the computer and unbundling the situation. Actually, I think the first 2 assignments are due tomorrow night, but I digress. I'll get that shit done. But I'll be branching that aside because let's be honest, I don't want to do cyber management, information systems, or operations management, or government contracting, wherever that. This is more fun. I get to wear a stupid little thing on my head and wear this stupid bablaka. But, when I go full-time, I can actually pull this off, and God, this hurts my fucking eyes. But I'm going to be done bitching. But, when I can guarantee that this will all go full-time, I don't have to wear this shit. I could, show my fucking face and put ownership on my channel. And I really want to do that, but we're not there yet. We're close. We're very close, but we're not there yet. That's why we're building this new computer to give to the editor, because that shenanigans channel, it's going pretty well for the fact that it wasn't on YouTube's algorithms up until now. I finally uploaded a channel symbol, so it'll actually get factored in the algorithm. So if you search Liru Shenanigans now, you'll actually find the damn channel. But a little above 3K subs that's grown has just been pure advertising from my main channel. So that's a good start. But I'm digressing really, really hard here. So in 2 weeks, every other Saturday will be a break day for me, so I can spend time with my girlfriend. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will have dedicated content. They won't be off days anymore. So Saturdays, it also, in addition to the Tier 1 op, our Stotska, I haven't decided what's going to replace our Stotska yet. I have 2 ideas. I'm going to hold on them yet because I don't want to hype either of them up. Okay, fine. It's going to be like Fallout, or it's going to be Space Force. It's going to be something crazy. Some brand new mod set. But going with that, we also, I'm working with a large Polish community right now to start doing something custom every other Saturday too. That'll debut this weekend or next weekend. It's a massive mod set. It's 110 mods with 23 optionals. I'm losing my freaking marbles here. In addition to a bunch of custom scripts and all this stuff that honestly makes some of the 506 stuff I do child's play. Like, it makes it look child's play. It's crazy. But we gotta keep climbing the top because I want to get there. We're close. We'll get there eventually. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Sniper Wolf will bitch slap me down. Who knows? But with that, we also have the 700 Cadian stuff. That'll also start being done every other Saturday. Maybe I'll be able to fill it on the ground on some of my off weeks. It depends if, if my girlfriend wants the entire day or just the morning, afternoon, or evening. So we might still be able to do some stuff, but I'm just bricking the entire day for her, because if there's anything I've learned from watching other YouTubers get to the point I am at and, talking to YouTubers who have passed this point, a lot of them regret the decisions they made at this point because they lost, their significant other because they put too much time in their work, or regretted not giving, people in their life enough time that they should have. And I am not making that mistake because without my boo, you have no idea how how much disorganization is in my life without her. But digressing. So let's continue on with the schedule. Mondays, Tier 1 Ops is currently Vietnam. We'll be having that for probably another month or 2. After that will be another replacement. The one thing that I don't do for Monday will probably go on there. So again, either Space Force stuff or Fallout New Vegas. Fallout, I'm just kind of waiting on one update from one specific mod. I can't publicly talk about it yet, but it's going to be the one piece in the puzzle that I really, really need and I really, really want. So I know, I think Remy's his name. He's been doing some Fallout stuff, and he's had Raiders and, Raiders and what? Feral Ghouls and stuff. I've got a few other elements, but again, one of those elements I'm waiting on. We just have to wait. For those of you who know Gorechild in the Warhammer 40k community, for example, I'm waiting on something very special from him. That's all I can say about it right now. But when it comes, it's gonna make Fallout New Vegas stuff a lot more fun. So, going from there, what else do we got? So that's our Mondays. Sundays we're going to be doing tier 2 stuff. It's still going to be that African looting campaign. After that, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm thinking maybe Zeus Antistasi. One of our tier 2s is a dev in the Antistasi group, so I'll be consulting him as the African campaign comes down. Or I might take a small break and do something else and leave that for a tier 1 idea. I don't know yet. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of ideas I have, but I just have to sort them because we're in a what we call green 4 rotation for TSB. So, I'm just trying to think of all the crazy kooky stuff we normally don't do. That's what I say for green 4 rotation because this is summer and that's when we have the biggest player bases, So with that, tier 3, I'm completely revamping it again. We're going to be doing what I call a 506 style campaign. So stuff I prep normally for the 506, I've had this big realism thing prep for them for a while. I'm just going to do it for the T3s, and we'll see what happens. I got to make a few little tweaks, because first off, I'm going to take Bloodlust out for the tier 3s, because small scale stuff with something like Bloodlust where it'll insta-kill you like that, it's never a good call, because one rogue grenade from an AI can wipe half the squad, and that's just not what we're about. We want everyone to have fun, right? For the bigger ops where you have reinserts and stuff, that's okay, but the smaller stuff, no. So there's that, and then, different medical systems. 506 has basic. We run a advanced medical, but with basic medic settings. So, no stitch kits, but you have to use all the different types of bandages and pack scaling and that sort of thing. So we got that going. And that's pretty much the weekend. Friday through Monday, it's all TSB stuff. Tuesday through Thursday, I am looking into possibly opening up another slot for TSB. I haven't decided what yet, or if I'm even going to go for it, because I recently came up with a new group called the 89th. They're mainly a Halo unit, but they also have a Fallout roleplay server, which is a really good generator for content for things like Liru Shenanigans channel, the meme stuff, because I've already made some pretty funny stuff with it. It's in late night roleplay, so I'll be trying to debate how I balance my time. That's my new project, like when I've been in TSB, I've also been in the 501st or the 212th, or now it's the 89th really. And then I there might be a third star sim out there that I'll slip into. It really depends on my timing with everything, because I already have my schedule for next semester. It's gonna eat my my Wednesdays and my Thursdays, but that's it. So I've been debating how to do that. So speaking of which, 506 stuff still Wednesday night every night, alternate between myself and Cherry. When I go into my new schedule, and I'll have to tell Drum this because I'm still waiting to see if my late Wednesday night class will move, because there's a high probability it will, and that's just IRL stuff in the back. But if it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to take a break from 506 stuff to go to this stupid class. And I'm hoping I don't. Again, high probability I won't. That's why I haven't broken the ice to him yet. I won't know till next month, late next month, if it's set in stone or not. So might have to take a break from them for a bit. I kind of wanted to take, maybe a few weeks off, but this will be like a 4-month thing, and it's just like, I like these guys, but, school and IRL stuff have to come first, because if all this YouTube stuff falls apart, at least, I'll have a degree, and then I can go into some entry, even mid-level job, if I factor in all this YouTube stuff and, put in my certifications for Cisco and net servers and all that stuff I did in high school, I can at least be well off, and then, YouTube, Twitch, just, that won't be my financial, backing like I have for, right now, because, that's how everything works. This thing's so itchy. How do people wear this? To fight and stuff. I'd constantly be scratching, but digressing again. So, yeah, it's gonna be basically TSB 506 89th. I really and the 700th. Yes, the 700th for Saturdays, every other Saturday. We'll still be doing, some dedicated Warhammer stuff. Some common questions I've been asked over the past month. Let me also Oh, God, that like it clips into your eyes. I was wearing these, but then I couldn't see the freaking screen. So some common questions. One, am I gonna do Warhammer 40k stuff within TSB? Yes. I have some plans. That's because there's some stuff in the Warhammer 40k mod that's blacklisted. I have, like, for example, a Warhound armor op. I'm just waiting for the right time to use it. There's also some other stuff I want to get into, like a Pacific Air Ops themed campaign for TSB. Again, that might be the Tuesday, Thursday stuff. I'm still really on the fence trying to think about how I'm going to do all this. So Warhammer 40k stuff, yes, I have it ready for TSB. It's just looking for the time to do it, essentially. But I am not leaving the 700th anytime soon. The only reason I'm going bi-weekly is because IRL stuff has to come first, but I'm still rooted within there. I mean, for Christ's sake, the Liru Shenanigans channel, I have my own playlist set up for pure Warhammer 40k Zeus stuff because so many funny things come out from there, but I love them. And so, I'm going to be dedicated Zeusing for 4, potentially 5 player bases soon because we also have the Polish group coming up and more on them soon. But that's one common question I've been hearing. Second one, am I done with the 212? And that's been a really difficult question, but I think at this point I'm kind of, how do I put this? I'm done with Star Sim, essentially, like Clone War stuff, because it just... I'm going to save the 20-minute rant and say there's been some ups, and there's been a lot of downs, and the downs have always outweighed the ups in the end, and I just don't want to put any more time in it anymore. Maybe you'll see an up here and there, but it's... like, at least for uploads. I still have some backlog stuff from the 212, and even the 501st to upload. I once deleted all my 501st stuff. I've got a few things I want to re-upload, because it's cool, but, I just, yeah. Like, put it this way, if a YouTuber is making a good amount of viewership off of a community that, they really love, but then they delete all their content because they don't want to promote that community, that's the level of fucked up I'm getting here. Like, that's why it all got deleted, but that's for a different time. That's for something that happened way long ago, but, I still get a lot of people asking me, hey, are you going to do any 212 or Star Wars content? The answer is, not really. Again, maybe in the future, I might try Star Sim again. I have something lined up that I might stream from an old buddy of mine, but that's down the road. We'll get there when we get there. That'll be like for next month and a half's video, after I unfuck everything, So, other common questions. If you want me to critique your Zeusing, best way I can tell you to do so is just make sure your player base is happy. I don't do that all the time. I should really get back into doing that, but it's also because I'm banging my head against things. You have to change... Here's my Zeus advice of the day. You need to change your Zeusing when your player base changes. You can't keep having a standard here, because if your player base moves down to here because of, player changes, you have to then come down to here with them. You can't stay up here, because otherwise they're going to keep getting their asses kicked, and that's the TSB Tier 3 situation right now. So I'm doing a completely new campaign to re-gauge where they are and have them work on their, team coordination and shit. So we have that to do. Yay! But overall, community is going good. Patreon took a little bit of a hit, I will say, but that's not going to discourage me at all. I just... really, the future goal right now is to get my editor set for, dedicated Liru Shenanigans stuff every Saturday and Wednesday, and push that, because that's going to be the moneymaker. It's still going to be probably another month or two till we can put monetization settings on it, but at least now that we have it within YouTube's algorithms, it can grow a little bit faster, but I'm just trying to get that off the ground. Other things I'm working on, I'm going to keep going with Warcraft. I've been really stagnant on those uploads. I apologize. I have literally 20 videos set up to upload every midnight. It's just, I haven't set them up yet. They're literally all, I have, every page I have is 30 videos. So I have 60 videos, believe it or not, that are uploaded to YouTube right now that are not scheduled yet because I fucked up logistics somewhere, and that's on me, and I deeply apologize for that. But when I don't do the logistics correctly, I upload things out of order, and that's what happened with the Arstotzka campaign. I uploaded them out of order, and now I'm dealing with having to unbundle that and go through all my videos and see, okay, where does this one go? Where does this one go? And I have to do it soon because otherwise I lose memory of it. So that's been a pain in the butt. And again, it's my bad. I'm tackling too much right now, but I need to get it done because, you know, when I get the computer done and then give him all the footage he needs, he'll start working on that stuff so I don't have to coordinate 2 other editors I have on the side to work on this other stuff for that channel, and then, you know, I can focus on everything else. it's been a bit, it's just been a big logistics nightmare really for the past 2 weeks, and that's why things have started going stagnant. But hopefully everything will sort itself out. If it doesn't, you know, sink or swim. I'll figure it out. I always do. It's just you guys suffer, which sucks, but I'm just a dude setting up so, you know, other people can help me work with stuff, and we'll get there. We'll get there. But it's just not there yet. Another year, give or take. But yeah, I can't wait, because soon, you know, we'll have 2 silver play buttons back there. We'll have one for Liru the Lance Corporal and one for Liru Shenanigans. And then maybe a few years down the line, we'll get a gold play button for the Shenanigans channel, because I don't think Liru the Lance Corporal will ever get a gold button, because it's too niche. But you never know. So, with all that said, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to update you guys on. Warcraft 3 will still be doing. I want to shoot for like once or twice a week. Cataclysm, Homeworld Cataclysm. I will be. If you look up Homeworld Cataclysm right now, there are very few videos for multiplayer. It's all the campaign. I'm gonna fix that. I've set up a small community. I'm, you know, getting people to get copies of Homeworld Emergence. I've got everything set up on Game Ranger. I walk people through it, and then we play matches. And they like to 2v3 me, 2v1 me, 3v1 me. And I just have fun murdering them all. But they'll learn, and then we'll get into some, you know, serious matches. But if you're a Homeworld Cataclysm fan and you remember how to play, I'd personally invite you to come play a match and join the little small community I'm making of it, because I love that game. That's probably my favorite RTS ever made, other than the original Homeworld. I like Cataclysm just a little bit more, because it's much more unique with the 2 factions. But yeah, there's that. And then really that's it. I know, the lawn video, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to get everything out there. Like, the only other things that come up is the 89th, the Halo unit, where I'm going to help revamp that and grow it a bit and see where it goes, but I'm also trying to take a seat back, because I don't want it to turn to something like 501st, where I just, you know, I put myself in too hard and then butted heads with too many people and got out. So this one, I'm just leaning back, chilling, and enjoying myself, you know? And they've got some good stuff, so with that all said, yeah, no, I mean, if you have a question, ask it in the comments down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Every day, I check the comments, and I weed out people that think I'm a chick. People still ask that question. People still call me a fuckhead or something else, or they do it maliciously. However, I do get comments, too, where people call me retarded, but then explain why I'm retarded, and then I don't delete those, because those are actually informative. Because, you know, I'm not perfect. I mean, hell, I just tried to install a computer component. I had no idea what I was doing, and someone pointed out on Twitter, hey, you installed this improperly. I need criticism. I need people to bring me down. Because, again, a lot of YouTubers that I see, they get so toxic in what they do, and every few months I get there, too. And then you know, a lot of people, they knock me right back down. And I get annoyed about it, but then I realize, yeah, you know, I fucked up. Recently, I fucked up, for example, with my T3s. That's why I'm doing the whole new campaign, because I was a bit of a bitch. So, that's the thing about all this, you know. Power goes to your head. You gotta know how to tone it back. So yeah, anyway, I think that's all I got. I'm gonna get this stupid thing off because it's killing me. But I would predict by the end of the year, or actually not the end of the year, in 12 months, next summer, we'll probably be able to take this off and, you know, I can do a face reveal and all of you can get that out of your fucking system. Oh, and VR chat! I forgot, yes, I have plans for VR chat. TBA. Because the real factor of everything is, like, in terms of my timeline is I have to build a computer, get that to my editor, get all the footage up to him, get him all sorted with that, give him his schedule for when he needs to get to me when. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna smack him because that computer costs like $4 fucking grand. It was like 2 weeks in the stock market. Fuck my life. But there was that. Then I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to make sure all my mission files are ready for the weekend. I'm going to make sure my stuff with this new Polish community is set up. I'm going to be in meetings in the 89th to help revamp their Zeus system so there's more structure. And that'll take the weekend, Zeus and all that. And then next week will be a huge focus on untangling all the messes on YouTube I've made with the playlist to get everything back in order and just schedule videos ahead of time. Because last summer I made this really nice system where every weekend, Sunday after my training, either a basic or 2 weapon trainings, I would then from about 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. just spend 3 hours scheduling the entire week of videos. And I think I'm going to do that system again because it really kept me on track. So we'll be doing that, and it'll probably go 2 to 3 Arma uploads a day, and then potentially a Warcraft 3 or a Homeworld Cataclysm upload late at night, because that's not the main content I do, but I still like to put it up there. So we got that, and then the following week, 2 weeks from now, I hope to set things back up with my Oculus, which I have. It's back here. I can't grab it, but it's back here. You can hear it. And then all throughout that, I will admit I became a big boy over last semester. I gained like 20 pounds. Really, I had 2 weed out classes last semester, and it killed me to get through both of them. One of them I somehow got a B in, which I don't even fucking understand how. 66% of the class failed. I got a B. I don't know how I did it. And the other one, I know everybody failed. The final, everyone was doing really, really well, and then we all took the final, and we're like, what the hell? It was a 135-point final, and then he had to curve it 65 points. Because so many people, we all just fucked it up. Like, we had 2.5 hours. I left the class with 2 hours and 10 minutes done. I was the 5th person to finish. I looked to the guy to my left. He's done only 5 of 15 pages. I looked to the guy on my right. He's done only 7 out of 15 pages. It was so fucked. But I passed that with the C, so I'm happy for that. But, eating 1 meal a day, it goes to you. And that's what I had to do for literally the past 3 months. Because it was just working on all this channel stuff, working on studying for that. And it proved to me that, yeah, I can crunch period all this, but it really fucks with my health. So, I gotta drop 20 pounds. So I've been going to the gym 3 times a week, doing my normal regimen. And, yeah. I'm a thick boy, but I'll fix it. And I've been back at home, and I've been able to cook. I made tonkatsu today. Pork cutlets. I'm going way off topic. I'm sorry. It's good to be home, and it's good to sit back and be busy with what you love doing. And I'm just really happy I'm able to do all this, and you guys make it possible. So, shout out to TSB, shout out to my Twitch mod, shout out to everyone that's helped me out, and shout out to all of you guys for watching and caring and helping me through to, get up there. And it's crazy to think about, because ever since I'm sorry, I booped the headset, but ever since November, I've been almost there. And then YouTube, I was making a really big amount from YouTube, and then they changed the algorithms and fucked me. So I've just been trying to figure out how do I get back up there, because if November didn't have that huge algorithm change, I wouldn't have to wear this right now. Honest to God, it was making that much. And I would have honestly just dropped out of college at that point, but nah, that whole thing that happened showed me, no, I still need the fucking degree, because something like that could happen at any goddamn time, and it sucks, but, you know, that's also life, because you get fired at any time from your job and stuff like that, or some family emergency could happen, you could get sick, you know? This happens. It's life. Life ain't fair, but, you know, you gotta play the hand you're dealt. So, I think I've taken enough of your guys' time today, but I just, seriously, thanks for everything. I couldn't have done any of this without the help from the communities, the Twitch mods, every awesome person I've met along the way. Even if they fucked around and we had to, you know, dish out bans and stuff, it's helped me grow as a person, because, you know, I now have the experience to deal with that stuff in the future. Because when I started all this stuff, I was very green. Very. It's all good. It's all good. So, thank you guys so much for listening. Go operate operationally. I'll throw out some uploads for tomorrow and the weekend and stuff. Get that all sorted, and just bear with me for a few more months, and everything will fall in place. All in due time. I need to do another unboxing video and a canned bread eating video. I owe that to Captain Contractor. But otherwise, cheers. I'll end it. Have a good one.